Loco's POW.
Right, it's super scalar conversions time again, and this time we're going to look at some of the conversions for Sega's little black handheld. Right, so first off we have Space Harrier, not actually a conversion in the Master System game, as we'll see. So game start and password, so yes, you can record a password. Stage 1, Dozer. Okay, so the first stage of Space Harrier is called Moot, normally, I believe. But this seems to be a sort of approximation with slightly different designed ships. And those ships there don't look quite the same, but the attack pattern is the same. Okay, so far so good. So Space Harrier, nice. And Mr. Harrier has a smiley face on the back of his gun. Always ahead of the times as Mr. Harrier, doing emojis before emojis were a thing. But the smiley face was probably a thing. Of course it was a thing when this was out. Smiley face has been around since the dawn of time. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, so this is, yeah, nice enough version of Space Harrier. Seems to be playing to the Game Gear's screen resolution rather than just a complete dump of the Master System code. I don't think it's going to win over any new Space Harrier fans, or people to Space Harrier, either you like it or you don't. Right, boss time. Here we go. Oh my god, lots of fireballs clogging up the screen. Oh my god, look at his face! Yeah, a bit of a flickery mess of a dragon, but hey, not too bad for a Game Gear. One thing I wouldn't like to do is play this on a normal Game Gear screen. That would possibly be hideous. And yep, there we go, we've done the dragon. Let's move on to stage 2, which is Koshin? Yeah, that is not the name of stage 2. And also, this is not stage 2. This appears to be... shit. This appears to be stage 3. Again, slightly different graphics on some of the enemies, but the attack patterns and these bouncy fungus things are quite obviously, oh for fuck's sake, quite obviously stage 3. Alright, so we'll continue. Right, so I've continued, and for some reason the palette on the sky and floor have changed, even though I'm still on stage 2. To be honest, it looks a lot more like stage 3 of Space Harrier now with the palette change, but that's a very strange thing. Still the same stage, continued, the colours changed. That is very, very odd. Whether that happens on a real cartridge is another thing. I wonder if somebody in the comments can play to stage 2 of Space Harrier on their normal Game Gear and die and tell me if the palette changes. There you go, a challenge for you. Admittedly, probably not a particularly hard challenge, but a challenge nonetheless. Question is, when you reach the end of the level, will it be the stage 3 boss or the stage 2 boss? The stage 3 boss is a two-headed dragon in the arcades. I think we're just about to find out. Music's the two-headed dragon music. Lots of fireballs. Two-headed Lois Griffin? Oh my god, what's wrong with your face? They're pulling out the nightmare fuel for the faces on these things. Yeah, the bosses are a little bit more tedious than the arcade, I'll say that. Because of the size of the fireballs, you can't really see them approaching so well to get your shots in as soon as it's safe. Which is key to a good Space Harrier boss, I find. Right, one head down, two heads down, like your mum. Stage 3, linoleum? They've put linoleum on the ceiling and oh, Christ, on the floor. So this is stage 4 of Space Harrier. So we've just missed the stage, and this effect is really, really jarring. It's really hard to see exactly what's going on here because of the size of these outlines around the sprites. Oh, Christ, like that. I don't think I'm going to get much further than this. I would like to see the boss, to see if that's the same. And that's one of those things I like doing on conversions, is seeing what's made it into the final game and what's been left on the cutting room floor. And at the end of this stage it should be giant robots, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get there. What I'll do is I'll continue and then skip ahead to the inevitable death. Right, I reached the boss. There should be some robots. Yay, robots! They made it! Hi guys! And I got killed by it. Yeah, so there we go, Space on the Game Gear. That's not actually too shabby considering. Right, time to speed under those blue Sega skies, of course with Outrun, the Game Gear version. Already you can see there, you can play versus mode on it, so I'm not sure how that works. So we're just going to play ordinary Outrun because change scares me. So, so no radio select, just that. So we're going to go Magical Sound Shower. Where's the gear shift? Is that it? Does it automatically gear shift me? I don't know. Anyway, this, is speedy. And it looks alright. To be honest, I'm a little disappointed in some ways. It's... Now, the Master System version I really like. It's not by any stretch of the imagination a close conversion of the coin-op, but I do like it. It's really charming and really nice. This, however, do you know what? I'm a little underwhelmed. After playing Space Harrier, and that was very passably a version of Space Harrier, this just appears to be a generic racing game with a Ferrari sort of sprite in it and the Outrun music. It's very fast. And again, this resolution of it's going to be playing to the Game Gear's screen, which is fine. No, it's just not. It doesn't feel like Outrun. Yeah, and the gears are automatic. I've gone down to first and then down to low gear, so high gear automatically there. Question is the road layout familiar? So far it's just been generic corners. I'm really paying that some attention, but there's a little corkscrew bit coming up on stage 1. Is it attempting that? Yeah, sort of, yeah. It should turn against the left quite rapidly. I've just noticed there's a little arrow at the top that tells you the corners are coming up, so that's an addition just for the Game Gear version. Might be getting the split in the road soon. 9 seconds left! Bloody hell. Here we go, split in the road. We're going to go this way. Oh! Very quick extend, fantastic. Oh, pyramids. Yeah, I don't know really. There's nothing wrong with it. There's another Ferrari. A blue one. Who has a blue Ferrari? Come on. Yeah, I'm just playing it. It's just going in one eye and out the other. I'm just not that enthused about it. In this case, I really wish they had just converted the Master System code across. I mean, the sprites are nice when they're close up. The scaling's okay. It's just all very meh. I've got 12 seconds to get to the next stage, and I'm on a straight line, doing absolutely nothing. Oh, look, there comes a corner. Oh, and I've flipped the car. Okay, bit of excitement there. I'm just about to run out of time as well. I don't think I'm going to make the next checkpoint somehow. And that one's not known for its continues. There we go. And we're out. Yeah, it's fine, I suppose. Right, there isn't any actual ports of any of the Hang-On games for the Game Gear. Or is there? Now this is GP Rider. GP Rider was a coin-op that looked like this. And then there's a Game Gear version, which looks like what I'm playing now. Arcade version, Tournament, Grand Prix, World Tour. Okay, so there's some longevity options there. So track 1 is obviously Suzuka and the weather's nice. And you get to choose things with your bike. I don't think I've got... Oh, no, I can actually just choose different bikes. Great. Safety level. I think I've got a really shitty safety level. There we go. We're going to VCR 125, so it's actually a video recorder. Yeah, and we'll see how that goes. Prepare to qualify. So this is going to be lap based, I suppose. But looky here, what's that? It looks like Super Hang-On. And it really does look like a mixture of Hang-On and Super Hang-On. Oh, Christ almighty. And it's speedy and it's responsive. And you know what? This is what Outrun should have been like. This is not too shabby. I wonder if I'm actually going to qualify with this on my dangerous video recorder bike. Yeah, we appear to have done some qualifying. And we're in first place behind Wayne, Jimmy, Eddie, Alex, Michael, Kevin, Kenny, Luca, Randy, Doug, Kenji, John, Freddie, Miguel. Wow, what a lineup of well-known races. And we're still going to go with the VCR, I'm afraid. That little bit of music there, that's from Fantasy Zone, isn't it? That is the shop music from Fantasy Zone, and it's used in Turbo Outrun as well, amongst other things. Seems to be Sega's generic shop power-up music now. Now, I have been comparing all these to the Master System equivalent. There is a GP Rider on the Master System, but that's a forced split-screen affair. I'll chuck a clip here. So that's different as well. So 3 versions of a game called GP Rider with actually 3 completely different games. Oh, well, we have fallen off our bike. We're still in first place. We're going to get overtaken? Yes, there goes Kevin or Miguel or John or whoever. Yeah, I'm really, really impressed with how fast this runs and how responsive and smooth it is. Oh crap, I'm sure I hit that tree last time round. Surely somebody should have removed it from the side of the track as a safety precaution. Hold on, wait, I'm riding the bike with no safety rating, so really I shouldn't be talking. Oh, FFS, as people say. You do get a generous time limit, but I'm getting the feeling that once you've crashed a couple of times, you're not going to be getting those positions back. You don't have a turbo boost either, like you're doing Super Hang-On. But hey, it's not actually Super Hang-On really though, is it? So yes, GP Rider, a surprisingly competent sprite scaling style racing game for your little black box of tricks. However, much as initially I thought this was really good, I'm starting to get bored of it a little bit now. And we finished a race. There we go. Alex, Freddie, Wayne, Doug and Miguel came further than me. So, yeah. Take that or leave it, I guess. Right, so next up we have G-Loc. Which, again, there was no Afterburner or Thunderblade or Galaxy Force on the Game Gear. So this is the closest we're going to get. So select a stage. Of course, like all G-Loc games, you've got to shoot down a certain amount of planes within a time limit. Let's see how this goes. So, first off, you've got a huge HUD. Oh, the planes don't look too shabby. Again, playing to the Game Gear's sort of strengths here. You've got a fuel gauge as well for some reason. Is that your time limit? I don't know. What's going on now? Oh, completed the mission. Cool. Oh, that music again. Listen, it's the same music as the Fancy Zone shop music. Fantastic. So that's a bit of an extra thing, to buy extra bits for your planes. Destroy 10 warships. Well, those are aeroplanes. There's some danger coming from somewhere. Oh, we just done a looping thing. Oh, there's the warships. Oh, this seems to be a fun little distraction. It bears a passing similarity to G-Loc in terms of gameplay. Obviously, the graphics are never going to be up to the same standard as G-Loc's really, really pretty graphics. Oh, I got hit. Whoa! Oh dear, poor pilot. Right, we're cheated a bit. We've continued in one of the other stages now, because you can select them all from the beginning. 30 planes in 2 minutes. Didn't seem to be a continue option. Oh Christ, the fuel gauge at the top is really your energy more than anything else. And I got shot from behind and I'm dead again. Well, again, we've picked another mission. This is destroy tanks. But I put it on expert as well because I'm gonna die in a few seconds. Look, there we go. My energy's already practically nothing. There we go, we're dead already. Fantastic. So yes, putting it on really difficult probably wasn't the best idea in the world, so we've gone back to shandy drinking easy mode just to see what the tank stage looks like. And I'm dead again, and that wasn't easy. That is completely mental. Let's have a quick go on one of the other stages then, since that stage is evidently not my friend. I mean, the mounting effect is quite nice. It's just that the missile dodging mechanic doesn't appear to be very intuitive. I've lost some energy there. I'm not entirely sure how, because the planes have been flying in front of me, nothing's flown towards me, so that's a bit bizarre. And why you'd have a fuel gauge on a depleting fuel gauge on a game with a time limit anyway is beyond me. I think for the most part, a lot of the problem is the because of the HUD. The game just seems to be a very wide play area. By this time, we're going to go for all the shots. That's better. Look at that. A constant stream of hot lead. You could probably shoot the missiles by the looks of things. unlike that one. But they don't give you a lot of warning, and the controls are just a little bit stiff. Yeah. Probably not one really to pay that much attention to, I was going to say.
Welcome to bonus day.
Right, a little bonus game. This is Panzer Tagum Mini. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I really didn't know where to stick it, but not technically a super scaler, but definitely a Sega 3D game. Oh, I have 2 different dragons. 3 different dragons. That's interesting. We're going to go with default blue dragon. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? And the controls work as you'd expect. Tap to shoot, hold down the button to lock on. So this is probably, actually, now I'm playing this, probably the closest you'd get to Galaxy Force on the Game Gear with this sort of lock-on mechanic. You've got your energy bar down there. Nice bit of music. But it's nice. Don't know how much variety there's going to be in this. This was that interesting time when the Game Gear was starting to fade out, having lasted longer than maybe people thought it did, and that the Sega had released some, shall we say, versions of well-known 32-bit IPs. I mean, there's a version of Virtua Fighter for the Game Gear, which I covered a few years ago, and of course there's this. So interesting, definitely interesting. Oh, boss time? Yeah. Oh, sideways view. And do you know what that is? It is actually Panzer Dragoon's first boss, but in sort of sprite form. I like the way the perspective's changed as well, because of course in Panzer Dragoon you can rotate your look. Can't really expect a rotating view in a 8-bit handheld game version of it, but it's interesting that they've made that effort to rotate the view for a boss fight. Locking on doesn't seem to do a great deal, just shooting it seems to be the order of the day there. But yeah, this isn't too shabby, is it? This is probably one of those games which is hideously expensive if you want to buy it actually physically. Well, we've got another boss, and it's a very similar looking boss to the first one, but again a 2D representation of a Panzer Dragoon boss. Don't think it makes any difference if you shoot the turrets independently of the rest of the ship, even though you can lock onto them. I don't think it's going to make any difference like it did in the original. And again, it was quite easy to finish off. Stage clear, and we get a password. Write that down in your copybook. So, another stage. Disappointingly similar enemies. A bit more intense, there's more of them. Oh, that music sounds... Oh, that is a version of a Panzer Dragoon track. Interesting. There's a part of me that wants to sit here and see how far this rabbit hole goes in terms of Panzer Dragoonness, if that's a thing. But on the other hand, I have other things to do, like prepare the rest of this video. But yeah, this is a surprise standout for the video. A nice little version of Panzer Dragoon for your 8-bit midget machine. Fantabulous. So there we go, some conversions for the Sega Game Gear. What did you think of them? Did they live up to their promise? Could they have been better? Did you prefer the Master System version? All these questions and more are answered by you down below.
here, subscribe, or naff off.